Hey, Calvin Diggs here. I am still here in Colorado, and one question that I get asked often is regarding sources of inspiration, motivation. Who do you listen to? Um, there's a lot of factors: teachability index, your willingness to accept change. But even before that, you have to find the right person that you want to take advice from, right? Now, some people will say you should only listen to people that have a proven track record, 10 for 10. And then other people will say, well, you should listen to people who are farther ahead on the path that you want to get to than you are. People who are a year or two ahead of you, and a person may look to them for inspiration. But which do you choose? Well, I personally believe that no one has a track record of 10 for 10. Look at baseball, look at basketball. Even LeBron James. I'm quite sure if he took 10 shots, he'll probably miss one or maybe two. But there are people who have a better track record, without a doubt. But again, and then you have the other side, and where the person, obviously they had their downfalls, they face adversity, but they have had success and they're farther ahead. You have to look at what's worth your time and what's worth your money, because some people are not going to give you their time for free, and then some people require a lot of time from you to see if you're truly committed. So it truly depends. That's really a hard question to ask, or answer rather. If a person, if you don't have a lot of money, and a person wants to learn from the best, and you're not willing to dedicate a lot of time, and you don't have a lot of money, well, it's not going to be possible. Perhaps you could learn from someone that's a year or two ahead of you. But I think that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you are a person who can dedicate a lot of time, who don't have a lot of money, but you have developed a relationship with that person, then they may be willing to mentor you. So relationships are just as important as the amount of time you're willing to commit and the amount of money that you're willing to dedicate. It's just as equally important as relationships. So that's something that I want you to keep in mind as you are trying to reach your finish line. Some people try to do things by themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. It may be even better, especially if you're surrounded by a negative environment. You may be the only person that wants to go in one direction, and everyone else wants to go in the opposite direction. So in that respect, going at it by yourself may be your only option. But it's always good to have a support group. It's always good to have a mentor to help you reach the finish line. And according to where you're at in your life, a person who, kind of a superstar type of entrepreneur, or a person maybe in a certain industry that you want to model after, that can work for you. Or again, someone who has achieved more success than you have can also be helpful as well. That depends on the factors that's in your life, of course. I hope that helped. It's my intention to help you reach the finish line, and that's what I want for you.